Welcome everybody. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. Let's get ready. Let's get hyped. Let's rock and roll. The markets are green, baby. They are pumping, lumping all around. Everything is pumping. Look at this. PIF network up 19.4%. Pepe up 19%. Injective up 15%. Pando up 23%. ETH up 18%, baby. Let's freaking go. ETH is leading the way right now, being the biggest pumper when it comes to the large market caps. Let's freaking go. Aave up 13%, Bonk up 20%, Uni up 19%. Everything is up double digits. And we got some rumors that the sorry guys, I'm still sick. I'm still battling a cold, but I'm here and I'm ready to crusade through these blockchains. Apparently, there is about a 75% chance that the Ethereum ETF gets approved, bro. That is massive, massive news. And Bitcoin has been ripping, leading the way. So let's jump right into it here. Let's jump right into it. Where is my chart? If you guys aren't hitting that subscribe, I don't know what you guys are doing. Make sure you're dropping your comments down below. Let's freaking go. Here we are, guys. Here we are. Let's see. Where is my chart? Where my chart go? Where my Bitcoin chart? So we got this is my link chart. Just made a video about link earlier today. Let's jump right over here to my Bitcoin chart. As you guys can see, I was talking to you guys about this naked point of control and this golden pocket being here. We finally, when we broke out of here, I said this is going to be a local target. Maybe we got a rejection and come down. We kind of did, and then we had a massive instant continuation of this move to the upside, breaking above the all-time high of 2021. This is extremely, extremely, extremely bullish for the crypto markets. The longer we stay up here above the 2021 all-time highs, get ready, boys. Get ready, ladies. We're about to rock and roll. This thing's about to blast off, right? This is very, very bullish being above the all-time high of 2021. That's what you want to see in a bull market, for the bull market to continue running. And Weasel, what's going on? Yo, ETH, that's 100% we're going to be covering Ethereum here in just a second. Guys, massive, massive bullish consolidation, and pump a lump. It's a good pump a lump for Ethereum, for Bitcoin here. Now let's jump on over to Ethereum, see how Ethereum is reacting here to this price target. So Ethereum, poof, massive, just blast off candle. Look at this thing. Nice tight consolidation between 3,200 and 2,800 since April 13th. For a whole entire month, we were in this range here. We blasted off today, and massive move to the upside here, getting close to this 3,700, which is resistance. We've been rejected here before. This has been good rejection. We haven't been up here at all for a very long period of time, except when we were pumping back in early March, where it was pretty much the top of the entire market, that Ethereum reached about $4,000. Since then, we have not been back inside this range. So getting above 3721 will be very, very bullish. But just the fact that we have had this massive move to the upside is extremely bullish, just on the anticipation that we have a 75% chance of the Ethereum ETF being approved. So let's jump on over to the X platform here, and let's go look at the news. So where is it? Right here. So two Bloomberg analysts that closely followed the Bitcoin ETF approvals from start to finish now increased their speculative odds from the Ethereum ETF going from 25% to 75%. That is huge. So as you can see here, update, Jay, Seth, and I are increasing our odds of the spot Ethereum ETF to 75%. Hearing the chatter this afternoon that the SEC could be doing a 180 on increasingly political issue. So now everyone is scrambling like us. Everyone else assumed they'd be denied. See Nate's tweet below. So this is the thing, right? We know Mr. T came out and said, hey, vote for me if you want crypto. And the other side, right, Mr. B, has been very, very nonchalant about, hey, we don't really like crypto. We're not really for it. And we're going to veto absolutely anything. We saw Congress passing a bill to allow institutions like banks to hold Bitcoin, right? And I made a video about it, I talked about it, and everybody's like, oh, the administration is just going to veto it. Yes, maybe, if it wasn't such a controversial topic for this election. That being said, now it seems like the pressure is on, and to try to gain some traction, to try to get something good going on under their belt that they can point at, say, hey, we made this happen under our administration. They are now pushing, looks like, an Ethereum ETF to be approved. This could be the major catalyst event here that is going to blast us off into this next leg up in the market, which is massive, massive, massive news if we get this ETF approval. Super, super huge. There were some other news here. Bitcoin surged past 70K, going up over 6% in the last 24 hours. Elevated premium values on the Coinbase suggested robust buying pressure from US investors. That's right. Grayscale Spot Bitcoin ETF had 9.4 million inflows today. Another positive day. So let's go check on over here for the inflows and outflows of the Bitcoin ETFs. And as you can see here, what is it today? Yeah, today so far has been reported GBTC, the big one that has been selling since the 15th for the last 4 days of trading. They have been positive. So look at this: 438 Bitcoin on the 15th, 69 Bitcoin on the 16th, on the 17th, 484 Bitcoin, and all across the board, green, green, green. So I expect to see a lot of green around here as well. We already have ARC. We already have Bitwise with 300, 1,000 for ARC. I'm going to be assuming there's going to be some big numbers for BlackRock and Fidelity as well for today, pumping up the price of Bitcoin as we've been seeing here as well. So this is all very, very bullish news for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they're going to be leading the way. Rich J says, I'm late. No worries, man. It's okay. We're all over. It's always early here. It's always early here. We're always on time. We're always on time. Let's see here. Did settlement happen yet? No, I haven't heard anything about settlement. 55K upcoming. 55K Bitcoin is not out of the question. Still possible. All right. We can still have pullbacks. That's what the bull market is all about. Let's jump on over here. Let's go back to the Bitcoin chart here for just a second. And by no means am I a bear. I am super bullish on Bitcoin. I'm bullish all the time. But a drop from where we're at right now down to 55, it's only 21%. It's only 21%. A 21% drop for Bitcoin is nothing. That's kind of what we've been seeing this bull market, about 20% drops, nothing more than that. So that being said, a 20% drop is nothing in the long scheme of things. Bitcoin normally drops 30 to 40% in bull markets. Right? In the past bull markets, we've seen Bitcoin drop 30 to 40% multiple times. So a 20% pullback right now, taking us down to 55, is not out of the question. I don't think it's very likely. I don't think it's going to happen right now, especially with this momentum happening, this momentum shift with the ETF for Ethereum coming along. I don't believe that's going to be likely, but can we have a dip, another dip at some point? Absolutely. Between now and the end of 2025 is a long, long time. And at some point, we're going to have another dip. Question is, how much higher are we going to go first? That's the real question. How much higher are we going to go before we actually dip down? Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys watching. Make sure you're tapping that screen. If you're on TikTok, smash those likes, get it rocking and rolling, help out the algorithm, and drop your comments down below. If you're watching over on the tubes, make sure you're also smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe, and jumping into the chat. Okay, let's see here. Yes, chat of some conflict in the talks could dip us 100%. 100% chatter about what's been happening around the world. You guys probably heard a certain president of a certain country went bye-bye. That is technically a bullish thing, because that just meant that whatever was escalating in that zone, in that area, because of that person, is now probably going to be de-escalated, which is also another reason that could be potentially relieving some pressure here from risk on, about like, hey, there's going to be an escalation of conflict. So definitely a lot of potential here for Bitcoin. Now, I made a video today. If you guys haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you guys go watch it. Let me see here. Where is my YouTube channel? It's right over here. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go see it. I highly recommend you guys to go see it. Just posted it in investing $4,000 now or never. Posted it 6 hours ago. I go over the 4 cryptos that I was buying and why I was buying them. And they're all high market cap cryptos. They're all over $1 billion cryptos. Safe bet for a move to the upside here. Guys, if you're not smashing those likes, make sure you are. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe. Join the Crusader Army. to crusade through these cryptos every single day. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't know what you guys are talking about in the chat. This one says buy the dip always, man. In the bull markets, you have to buy the dip. If you're not buying the dip, you're missing out the opportunities because when the move to the upside comes, it comes fast, and you're gonna miss out. Look at this massive pump. Nobody was expecting out of nowhere. Ethereum's up basically 20%. Pendle is up 25%. Right, double-digit movements. And we can see more of this later this week. We can see more, the week is early, right? The week just started. So very, very aggressive move for the first day of the week. We can see a lot more of this. So let's jump over here. Let's go back to some other charts. Let's go over to Solana. Solana ripping back above 174 here, getting above this value area high. Next target going to be this 198. That's going to be massive resistance, as you guys can see here. Multiple times we've broken, trying to break above it, have been rejected. 198 is very critical for Solana to recapture and stay above for it to continue moving to the upside. Obviously, the all-time high for Solana is 250, which is the next range up above this 198. But we will see how Solana reacts here as we continue to approach this 198 area. Up on $1,500 today, down $3,000 tomorrow. Sometimes it's like that, man. Sometimes it's like that. But you know what? Dollar cost averaging is the way to go. I've been dollar cost averaging into crypto since 2017, and I've never regretted it. The only regrets I've ever had is I didn't buy more. Right? That's just me personally. My personal regrets on the crypto market. It's just I've always haven't bought enough. And then people ask me, how much Bitcoin you have? Not enough. How much Ethereum do you have? Not enough. I wish I had more. Happy days today. Yeah, 100% happy days today. Mark has been doing amazing today. Let's jump on over to the next one here. Let's take a look at Avalanche. Avalanche as well, breaking out of its tight range between 37 and 31, where I have been accumulating Avalanche here. We're breaking above this level. As you can see, we've tried breaking above it 2 times in the past, and I've been rejected here. So we will see if AVAX can continue to move to the upside, get above $42, and start really moving back up here. We will see if that is possible for AVAX. Is this pump going to be continuous, or are we going to start seeing the altcoins coming back down and cool off? We will see. Can you take a look at Goldfinch? Yeah, I'll take a look at Goldfinch. I appreciate it. DCA and stop loss. Yeah, I DCA a lot, and I definitely take profits on the way up to reduce my risk of losing money. This is a simple thing, right? Like, we all know where the dollar is headed, and it's not bueno. We all know that with inflation and everything that's happening, we need money to make more money, right? And it takes money to make money. So there's many different ways to do that. I've shown you guys this chart before. Oh no, what happened to my chart, man? Come on now. Not loading my chart. I've showed you guys this chart before, how to build wealth with crypto, right? If you have no money, these are the steps you got to get. If you have no job, get a job, right? Get a fiat miner. If you have a job, make sure you are investing in your education. If your job is a minimum wage job and you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're like, I have no money left over, whatever money you have, and not even money, whatever time you have, invest in your education, whether it's YouTube, reading books, whatever, invest in your education, get a better skill, get a better paying job, right? Not telling you to get $100,000 job, just a better paying job. If you can go from earning $12 an hour to earning $15 an hour, that's great. If you can go from 12 to 20, even better, right? Get a better paying job, invest in your education. Does not mean going to college, does not mean buying a $500 or $1,000 course, right? Doesn't mean any of that. It just means investing your time, your commitment to learning a skill that people will pay you for, whether it's video editing, helping people manage their content, freaking programming, whatever, learning how to freaking, be an apprentice to an electrician, right? Construction, like literally anything, how to change oil, right? And become a mechanic and change car oil, whatever you can think of, whatever you have a passion for, whatever you think you can be good at, invest time into making that a better job for you to make more money. Once you have that, you can reduce expenses, right? You can start reducing expenses. This means instead of going out to eat, right? I went out this weekend one day. I went to a movie and dinner with my wife. I spent over $100 on one day. I don't do it often for that exact same reason, because it's so damn expensive. So if you can prevent yourself from going out to eat, right? If you go out to eat, it's like $50 easy, easy $50 going out to eat with tip, maybe a drink or whatever. You spend it $50 easy anywhere, right? You go out to eat twice a week, that's $100 a week. $100 a week times 4 weeks in a month, that's $400 right there that you could be using to invest if you reduce your expenses, right? Real simple, just off of that. Buying a coffee every single day, right? You're buying a coffee, $4 or $5 every single day, Monday to Friday, every time you're going to work. That's about $80 at the end of the month, right? If you're going out for lunch, that's an easy $10 to $12 meal every single day. At the end of the month, what is that? It's like $200 right there, right? So between going out to eat for lunch, going out to eat as just one of those things that you do with your friends or your wife or your spouse or whatever, right? That's already $600, and another $80 for coffee. That's $680 right there that you have saved yourself if you just buy more groceries and reduce some expenses. And there's a lot of different ways to reduce expenses, but that is just one of the simple ways. And once you can do that, you can start saving money. Once you have money, you can continue to invest in your education, to learn about money, to learn about investing. Begin to invest in your money, building your portfolio, whether it's a long-term hold. Ideally, you want to go for cash flow, right? Ideally, you want to go for cash flow. And I'm going to be playing a video here for about this in just a second. Let me try to find it here on X. That it's actually from Grant Cardone himself, which if you apply it to crypto, to what I'm saying right here right now, it applies perfectly. So let me try to find it here. Just a split second, guys. Give me a second. Smash those likes. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. This is Gary Cardone. That guy's the GOAT. But I'm talking about Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone. Where is he at? Where is he at? Come on. I know he's around here somewhere. I know he's around here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you, Grant? Come on. Where's this video, man? Come on. Let me see here. Almost there. Almost there. Jeez Louise. I thought this video was a lot closer. I guess not. I guess it was way further away. Let me see here. Did I pass it already? There's no way I could have passed it. I might just have to look up Grant Cardone's page. Come on now. Okay, hold on. Grant Cardone. Let me see here. Did I watch this video on TikTok? Maybe I saw it on TikTok instead of on X. That's what I think happened. May 10th. Yeah, that's too many days ago. That's frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna try to find it in just a second. Obviously, it wasn't there. Bitcoin needs to breathe. Bitcoin has been breathing. It's been doing really well, holding support, and now it's moving to the upside. Now it's moving to the upside here. So look at this. Look at this upward trend that Bitcoin has been creating. Right, been creating an upward trend here. Let me turn this off. Right, been creating an upward trend. Filled the gold pocket. Hit the previous value area high of this multi-month range. Broke the 2021 all-time high. Right, which is very, very bullish for Bitcoin. Bitcoin continues to move to the upside. We need to close above here. We have 33 minutes before closing the daily candle. We just hit 70,900, almost 71. We're moving to the upside here. Maybe tomorrow or so we have a retest of this 2021 all-time high. Hopefully the 2021 all-time high holds. We don't break below it, and Bitcoin continues to move to the upside slowly but surely. But extremely, extremely bullish here for Bitcoin. Breaking above the 2021 all-time high. That's extremely bullish. Very good support here. Look at this downward trend that we broke, right? High, lower high, lower high. We broke this downward trend right here. Broke this downward trend, came back, retested it perfectly. Next day, boom, blast off. Kind of consolidated here, hit this gold pocket, filled it, started to come down. I honestly thought that this retracement here was going to lead us at least back down to this 0.5, potentially even to the 63,000. Said, no way, Jose. Snap. They said, no way, Jose. We're getting an Ethereum ETF approval, and Grayscale's buying Bitcoin, baby. And this thing said, here we go. 71,300, baby. We pumping. We pumping right now. Let's go. Look at this thing. Let's jump down to the 5 minute candle. Look at this thing here on the 5 minute just taking off. Just taking off right now. Here we go. Overbought on the daily. Let's see here. Let's jump back out to the daily. Yeah, almost overbought. Definitely almost overbought for sure. But it doesn't mean anything. That honestly, you can't get too stuck on the overbought thing, right? It it has its extent on how powerful that is. Because Red Man, what's up, man? Oh, I appreciate you jumping in here. The thing is, markets can stay very irrational, even though it's overbought or completely oversold. In the bear market, you're oversold pretty much the whole time, and you're still continuing to dip. In the bull market, a lot of the times you are overbought, and guess what? You stay up there for a lot longer. Let's check this out. Let's go look back at the previous bull market, right? At the previous run on how overbought things were, yet Bitcoin kept running. Yet Bitcoin kept running. Let's see here. So look at this. Overbought, right? Overbought saying, hey, danger, danger. Guess what? Still moving, still moving, still moving, still moving until we had a nice little move to the downside here. Came right back up, crashed all the way down here. And guess what? Overbought. Look, overbought right here. And you're like, oh man, it's time to get out. Another huge move to the upside, right? Another huge move, a 39, 38% move to the upside. You're like, oh man, we're overbought again. We're overbought again. We had a little bit of a dip here. Look at this. We had a 20% dip, and then what? We're like, oh man, that's it. It's over. Boom. Another 67% pump, right? Overbought. Look, you're getting overbought over here at 53,000. And it kept running all the way to 66, saying it was overbought, right? So markets can stay irrational a lot longer than the normal person can. And then markets can just keep running, even though you think that, hey, this thing should be pulling back. Obviously, that's why people can't time the top or the bottom, because it's so hard to know. It's so hard to know when the top or bottom actually is. American savings accounts are at the lowest ever. Think that'll affect this run? Um, yes and no. The reason why I don't think that American savings accounts being at all-time lows will affect this run so much is because those people aren't investing anyways. Because those people are not investors. Those people don't put their money to work, right? They're either living paycheck to paycheck, they have low wage jobs, right? Things are expensive. Those people already weren't investing to begin with. So that's why I don't believe it will affect it too much. It's one of those things that you look at and you're like, man, that could have been a nice little, another chunk of people that could have come in and could have jumped into the market. But most of those people, right, which I consider my day-to-day people around my life, right, my friends, my family, different people around my life that I know personally, right, they have no savings, right? They have no savings, and if they do, they're not investing. They're not investors. So even though they're not investing or they have never been investors, the fact that they're broke now because of how expensive things aren't really going to hold the markets back, in my personal opinion, because those people are they're broke because they don't invest. They just live paycheck to paycheck. They don't follow this right here, right? The fact that, hey, if your job doesn't make you enough money, they're not investing in their education to get a better job, right? They're not reducing expenses, right? They're not saving money. And if they are saving money, they're not putting it to work. And that's the biggest problem. That's why people stay stuck in the matrix in the 9 to 5 forever, because they don't put their money to work. Every rich person puts their money to work. Every single wealthy person has assets, and the average American doesn't hold assets. They don't hold assets. They believe buying a house and sitting in it and paying a $2,000, $3,000 mortgage is owning an asset. It's not. A house is a liability, not an asset. So that's not an asset. Oh, I have a nice fancy car, 2024, whatever. Guess what, bro? That's not an asset. That's a liability. Anything that costs you money at the end of the month is a liability. Unless you have a house that you are either renting out, right, a rental property that's cash flowing you money, that is, unless it's doing that, it's not an asset. Unless you're Airbnb-ing it, it's not an asset unless you have like an efficiency or like an apartment within the house that a portion of the house that you can rent out, like a duplex or something, triple X or whatever. Then no, it's not an asset. It's just costing you money. And the money that you make from the sale of the house 5, 6, 7, 8 years later all gets rolled into the next house. So you're only getting rich on paper, but you're actually never taking any profits. So I hope you guys are paying attention. Plus, savings accounts don't pay smack. Yeah, 100%. They don't. Savings account don't pay you anything. The best savings account right now, I've been seeing it coming out from Truist and American Express, like 4.5 or 4% APY. That's the first time I've seen that high yield accounts, right? And it's like, dude, I can make so much more money than that in the stock market. Like, look at this in the stock market. Sorry, in this crypto space. The best traders, the best investors, hedge fund managers, whatever, are hoping for 7 to 8% returns in the stock market at the end of the year. Just today, almost everything in crypto is up 20%. 20%. So even if you're not day trading in crypto, which I recommend the majority of you don't do, right? Because you're probably new, you're already outpacing everyone in the stock market. You're outpacing everyone that's absolutely not investing a single dollar. You're outpacing everybody that's putting their money in their 401k, right? Because oh, I'm getting that free money. My company matches me 6%, whatever. Who cares? That free money is a trap. Your money is being trapped in a 401k until the day you retire 40, 50 years from now. That money is not yours. If you try pulling it out, you get hit with massive, massive fees. So you're not even liquid in that, right? And it's not going to be all the money you have in there. In crypto, you're 100% liquid. You can get out whenever you want, instantaneously, put that money into your bank account, and you're outpacing absolutely every other asset out there or asset sector out there by being in crypto. So, like, let me look at this. Let me see if I can find this video over here on. Give me a second here because it's on TikTok. I know that for sure. So give me a second here. Let me try finding it. Where is it, man? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Here it is. Here it is. So let me jump on over here. Let me jump on over here. Bang. Hope you guys can see this. Hopefully you guys can hear it as well. Here, let's. I just muted myself. All right, so you guys heard that, right? About making your money work for you. It's like, oh, if you have a $300 allowance, try to get yourself a property that makes you like $30 a month, because all about is cash flow, right? This is what I've been teaching people in the crypto citadel. I continue bringing this example up because it's just one of the best examples here. Let me refresh here real quick. But in crypto, right, you're buying assets that are already appreciating in value. In this example, Ethereum, right? Ethereum is in a what's going on here? So in this range right here, right? Ethereum, you're holding Ethereum. Ethereum is an appreciating asset long term, anyways. You have $1,000, $2,000, let's say $1,000 here in this example. You have $1,000 in Ethereum parked, anyways. You put it into Ethereum, right? You add liquidity to one of these DeFi pools, and guess what? You're earning about $6 a day. That's 230. That's $203 a day, a month. I'm sorry, a month that you're earning by making the money that you already own, the asset that you're already holding in your long-term bags. Cash flow you money. Cash flow you money. So that right there is a quick example on how DeFi and crypto, right? Crypto gives you assets that have a ton of value, right? That appreciate in value long term. At the same time, then you put that same asset to work for you, and you're earning $5, $6 a day. $5, $6 a day you're earning the end of the month, you're earning over $200 by using DeFi and on top of an appreciating asset. That's what I'm talking about. Some of you guys are saying no volume, couldn't hear it. I hope you guys were able to read the what you call it. Where did the freaking thing go? The the words that were on there. I don't know why the volume's not going through. Don't want to waste too much time on that. But there you go. That's the problem. That's the problem. People are not putting their money to work. People are not cash flowing. People are not buying assets, right? Crypto is the best asset class to be in. And if you can follow this chart, real simple, right? Real simple. There's obviously a lot more details broken down into these different sectors here. But the overall gist on how to build wealth is exactly this. No money, get a job, start earning money, right? Invest in your education, learn about investing, learn about money, reduce expenses, save money, put that money to work. Now that you have money, put the money to work. Buy assets that appreciate in value, that can cash flow, and you can do all of this in crypto from your house, right? Instead of going out and buying a piece of real estate and going through all this paperwork they have to do with brokers and real estate agents and all this stuff to get a rental property and then have somebody go live in it and deal with a client that's a rentee inside the property and hopefully they don't destroy and sign contracts and this that. Guess what? Right now in the modern day age, you go on, you open a Coinbase account, you start buying crypto, you send it to a MetaMask wallet, you connect to these dexes, and you start providing liquidity, and you're doing everything that Grant Cardone was just talking about getting an asset that appreciates in value, that can cash flow you money from your fingertips, from your phone, right here, from your phone, without ever leaving your house, without ever changing your boxers, right? You can literally go and do that in a matter of minutes, and start buying assets that appreciate in value, and at the same time, uh, put those assets to work to cash flow you money. So that is exactly what you need in crypto to become rich. That's what you need to become rich. Buying assets, buy things that gain value. USDC on Coinbase is around 5%. Yeah, but I don't treat Coinbase like your bank account, because it's not your bank account. And if you got tens of thousands of dollars, right, 100K sitting there, and that thing goes bankrupt for any reason, I don't believe Coinbase will ever do that. But you just never know, right? Not your keys, not your coins. It goes combust, poof, goodbye, see you later, alligator. Those assets are no longer yours; they're theirs. I think I would change my boxes after a week. Will Bitcoin hit all-time high tonight, do you think? I don't know if it's going to hit all-time highs tonight. Obviously, we're having a very aggressive move to the upside here. Look at the 5-minute chart. All right, we bounced off of the 2021 all-time high and are moving up here. We are very overbought. Obviously, things can stay very drastically, irrational. But, like we said, the grayscale ETFs, all the ETFs are very bullish on Bitcoin right now. A lot of things happening that are coming out very bullish for Bitcoin, along with the Ethereum situation of Ethereum getting an potentially 75% chance of getting approved, right? Which is very, very bullish for Bitcoin and crypto in general, and crypto is pumping. So maybe we hit new all-time highs tomorrow, tonight, this week. Who knows? It doesn't really matter. What matters is, are you buying the dips? And if you are, what are the assets that you're buying? Well, we just got a new Crusader joining the army. Let's freaking go. Let's go. HB Hole in one. Let's freaking go. Welcome to the Crusader army. Let's go. So what really matters is, are you buying the dips? And if you are buying the dips, what assets are you buying? What assets are you dollar cost averaging? Are you growing your portfolio? Are you taking profits, right? The bull market is still early. A lot of people are worried about the bull market being shortened for some reason because of the fact that the Bitcoin has hit all-time highs before the halving. This is going to be the craziest, if not the craziest, bull market absolutely in all-time history, because of how much inflow is coming in from these ETFs, from the ETFs, the institutional players. Just absolutely everything that's coming into crypto is massive right now, and we are experiencing it in real time. So therefore, things are just wild. It's just a very wild time to be in, and it's probably one of the last opportunities to really buy some of these assets for the price that they are. I understand the bear market will come again and prices will dump again, but will we ever see a 20K Bitcoin again? Will we ever see a 30K Bitcoin again? And I'm saying after this bull market, right? Let's assume Bitcoin runs up to to $150,000, $200,000. Are we ever going to see a $20,000, $30,000 Bitcoin again? Probably not. Probably not. Right. Uh, so there's prices, there's things that were these asset prices are probably never going to be seen again. Best time to buy? Well, today's definitely not the best time to buy. All right. You don't want to buy into a massive pump. Can it continue pumping? Absolutely. Right. But people love buying into the FOMO because they don't buy on the red days. The red days are the best times to buy. Right. Sometimes you can buy in the green. Like you can buy, let's say we buy today and tomorrow we pump another 20, 30%. Great. Fantastic, but that's not ideal. That's not the proper best risk management, right? That's taking a lot of risk because you could be buying today and tomorrow we're dumping the 20, 30% and erasing all the gains. And then you're down 20%. So that's why I love the red days because I'm buying the red days every single time. Where's the good place to stake USDC then? You can stake it, you can provide liquidity with it, right? So like we come over here, come over here. All right, this is on the base network. On the base network right now, you can be gaining 20%, which will probably drop here drastically sometime soon. But let's see here. Yeah, this is Pancake Swap, volume, TVL. It's actually not bad. Actually, not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all either. So here on Pancake Swap, right? If you come here to DeFi Crystal.app, which is the DeFi app that I use to find the pools to invest money in, right? You can literally put up your USDC and USDC BC, which is USDC on base, right? You can put both of these stable coins up. They're both stable coins, so very, very cheap volatility, right? Up for grabs, and you're going to be earning about 23 cents a day, $7 a month, $86 a year with $1,000, right? You put in a 10,000 bucks, about $2 a day, $70 a month, 850 bucks a year. Obviously, you get what you play for, right? You're playing with no volatility. You're going to get a very small payment back. That's just the way these things work. You have USDC right here earning 13%, 13% here. Let's see here how much this is. Right, about 25% for $1,000, $7 a month. You're earning $93 a year with $1,000 put up into stable coins, right? The more you put in, the more you make, right? You put 10,000, you make $900 a year just having $10,000 parked there. So that being said, those are things to look at. There's a lot of different pools, a lot of different things way to do and look for, a lot of different volatility, just different assets you can put, like the one I showed before, which was Ethereum and USDC. So half Ethereum, half USDC. Put your money to work like that as well, and just continue to appreciate in value and make money. So those are the things that I teach in the Crypto Citadel. If you're not part of the Crypto Citadel already, definitely recommend you guys to go join. Right, you can join over here. It's free. It's a free Discord. That's where the Blockchain Crusader Army hangs out. So join in here. There's a link. Should be a link in the chat, but I probably forgot to put it. So let me drop it into the chat here right now. Let me drop it into the chat here right now. Give me a second, guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Boom, just dropped it into the chat. Just dropped into the chat. Join the free Discord. Hang out in there. You have the free section. You have the premium section, which costs 50 cents a day. It costs 50 cents a day, guys. 50 pennies. 50 pennies a day cost to be in the premium section where I'm going through all the ranges and pools that I'm jumping into and, taking profits and all the things that I'm doing with DeFi. And you can follow along, ask questions, do whatever you want. To get more knowledge on that in there. I have some tutorials as well, some breakdowns, some fundamental information. So definitely check that out in there if you haven't already. What do you think about investing in ETF long term? Look, I'm not investing in any ETF because of the simple fact that if I wanted to invest in the Bitcoin ETF, I'd just buy Bitcoin. I would rather be liquid and be the owner, be my own bank, right? If I'm going to buy an Ethereum ETF, I would just buy the Ethereum, right? Ethereum's price is going to appreciate from the ETF news. So it's like, why do I have to wait for the ETF? Why do I have to have a broker or somebody else hold it for me? I personally like being my own bank. I came to crypto to be my own bank, and being your own bank, right? When the reason why banks make money is because they take other people's money and they put the money to work and they make money. In crypto, you can be your own bank. You put your own money into your own bank, and then you put that money to work, and it makes you more money. Uh, he says that's what I think so too. Just curious. Yeah, 100%. Like I know people are asking those questions. People are thinking, oh, maybe I should just buy the ETF, right? But no, honestly, just buy the crypto. Be custody of your own crypto. Be your own bank. Hold custody. Manage your own risk, and you're liquid at whatever moment in time. There's no middleman. There's no one saying, oh, I need to make a phone call to see if I can sell my ETF shares and this and that and get approval. And why, sir, are you selling all this? And no, you don't need to deal with any of that. You're your own bank. You do what you want when you want, and there's no one stopping you. Trust me, it's only the third year on a 4-year cycle. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what that means. When the time comes, do you pull profits into a stable coin? And if so, which one? So yes, I do pull profits into stable coins. I've used USDC, I've used USDT, I've used DAI in the past as well. A more decentralized asset, because USDC and USDT, you got to be aware, those assets can be frozen. Those assets can be frozen. USDC has the power to freeze anyone's account and stop transactions happening. So be very aware of that when it comes to USDC. This is why I've said many times in the past that USDC is the CBDC that everyone is so worried about. So I have used them. I do use them currently, but I'm very aware of that at all times. Long term, what I do is I sell altcoins into profit, and then I wait for the bear market to come down. And when the bear market comes down, I buy Bitcoin with those stable coins. And that's where I hold my money long term, right? Where I really hold my money long term is in Bitcoin. I got to call my wife. Yeah, 100%. What 3 coins do you think will have the biggest run this bull market? Man, that's so hard to say, man. That is so, I wish I knew that. If I knew that, I'd be multi-millionaire, billionaire rich. Last bull market, it was Cardano. Cardano had the biggest run. It went from 2 cents to over $3. Nobody was expecting that, and yet it happened, right? So it's very hard to say who will be the biggest runners. I can just say which ones I think will have big runs, right? I think AVAX is going to have a great run. I think Pendle is going to have a great run. I think ENA is going to have a great run. I think obviously Ethereum, Bitcoin is going to have a great run. I think Pith is going to do very well. I think Injective is going to do very well. I think Ondo is going to do very, very well. I think Ondo is extremely underrated on how high this can go. People see the $1.3 billion market cap and they're like, how much higher can it go? I think it can go a lot higher. I got a price prediction for Ondo out there on my YouTube. If you haven't checked it out, go do so. Render is another one. I think Render can do extremely, extremely well, way higher into the double digits than what it's at $10 right now, even though it's a $4.3 billion market cap. I think Polkadot, very underrated, sitting at $7. I think this thing's going to do very, very well. Sui is going to do very well. There's a lot of cryptos that are going to do very well. And the percentage of gains that you're going to get is all ICP. I think is going to do very well. I think ICP can hit $100 plus, right? Phantom is another one that I think can do very well, sitting at 91 cents, $2.5 billion market cap. They have a big upgrade coming. They're very, very bullish, right? A lot of AI coins are going to do very well. There's a lot of assets in crypto that are going to do well. The biggest question is, when did you get in? What price point did you get in? Are you going to wait till these assets you freaking double up from where we're at today, another 50, 60% up, to then buy in and then be like, oh man, but I only made 3x? Well, it just all depends on when you get in, and it's okay. It's okay if you only get in and you only make a 3x. It's okay. People are like, oh, I only 3x. Oh, I only got 100%. Guys, that is huge. That is huge. That's a huge freaking win. People in the stock market wish they could make 100% in a year. Wish they can 3x. Wish they can 4x. People in crypto are 10xing, 15xing in a bull market overall on an easy day and walking away sad. I only 10x my portfolio. I only walked in with 10K and walked away with 100. Oh man. I wish I would have done better. I should have been paying more attention. Oh man, I only started with $1,000 and walked away with 10K. You guys realize that if you 10x in 3 bull markets, you're a millionaire, right? You understand that, right? You walk into your first if you walk into your first bull market with $1,000 and you 10x low end, right? Low end 10x, you walk away with 10K. You reinvest that 10K, you 10x in the next bull market, you're at 100K, right? That's your second bull market. Third bull market, you walk in with 100K, you go for another 10x, which is once again always in the low end. You 10x your 100K, you're at $1 million. $1 million in 3 cycles, right? In 3 cycles, obviously that's 4, 8, 12, 12 years. 12 years, you make $1 million just 10xing your portfolio. There's ways to do that a lot faster, right? It all depends on how much risk you want to take. It's all about risk management, but that's my goal. That's my goal. My goal is to retire by 2030. I'm taking the slow route. If I can retire before, awesome. But by 2030, I will be a multimillionaire and I will be retired. That is my goal. That is what I've been doing the previous 2 bull markets. This is going to be my 3rd bull market. That is what I'm going to be doing. That is my goal. I continue to invest in my education. I continue to learn about crypto and money every single day. I continue to buy appreciating assets, and I continue to put those assets to work and collect more money and cash flow for me every single day. That's what I'm doing. And that's done sitting at home in your boxers. 100%, bro. 100%. 100%. That's sitting at home. Sitting at home. This is what I've been doing for the last 7 years, since 2017, 2018. That's what I've been doing. I've been getting my fiat miner, mining fiat, putting it into deploying capital into the market, right? Buying appreciating assets. These assets continue to appreciate in value, and I put those assets to work for me to collect fees and cash flow for me every single day. And bam, that's how I'm doing it. That's how I'm doing it. I keep telling people you're not too late. You're definitely not too late. You're definitely not too late, right? 100% not too late. Every single cycle, there's new coins, there's new assets. Nobody was talking about Singularity in that last bull market. Nobody was talking about Injective. Nobody was talking about Render. Pendle didn't exist. ENA didn't exist, right? Ordi didn't exist. Like Optimism didn't exist. Arbitrum didn't exist. Like all these different cryptos didn't really exist, or nobody talked about it last cycle. Now they're a huge percentage of the market and people are paying attention. Next cycle, when new people jump in, there'll be new assets. And it's all about whether you are educating yourself, whether you are taking advantage of the bear market to learn about money, learn about investing, learning about risk management, deploying capital, researching these different cryptos, what they're doing, which ones are better than others, which ones has less risk than others, and then buying up those bags, scooping that up in the bear markets during the red days, during the dips when everybody's panicking, when nobody's talking about crypto, when everybody's afraid to spend $1 because it might go lower. When you're doing that, when you're grinding when no one else is, that's when you make money. The wealth is created in the bear market, not in the bull market. The bull market is harvesting time, right? When the gardeners, when the farmers go out there to plant their crops, right? They're grinding, they're breaking the ground, they're watering it, they're planting the seed, right? They're doing all these things to make the plant grow. That's the time they have to work the hardest and see the least amount of returns, because it takes months and months for the season, for the fruit, the crop to grow and produce. Then when it's time to harvest, when things already happened, that's the easy time. That's just you walk by with the machine, you're just picking up all the fucking crops, all the stuff, right? That's the easier time. The hard time is the grind in the bear market. What are your thoughts on Aptos? Aptos has potential, man. Aptos has potential. There's a lot of developers behind Aptos from the whole Facebook Meta thing. Could definitely do stuff. Not one that I'm holding currently in my portfolio. I need to do more research, look at some more critical levels with the chart for Aptos. Are you in stocks? No, man. I don't do stocks. I used to do stocks before I got into crypto. The money's not in stocks, bro. The money is in crypto. The money is in crypto. You're going to create generational wealth in crypto. The amount of money that you make in crypto in a year to 2 years, Just say 4 years. Just say 4 years, a whole cycle, a bear market and bull market. If you take profits properly, if you manage your risk properly, it is night and day how much money you can make in crypto, not being a trader, right? A lot of people make money in the stock market being a trader, selling options and doing this and doing that. That contains a lot more risk. That contains a whole lot another level of knowledge, whatever. Being a patient, long-term investor, long-term holder, just buying and holding and dollar cost averaging throughout the bear market, not the tops of the bull market, but the bottoms of the bear market, dollar cost averaging and holding, you're going to make a lot more money in 4 years than you ever will in the stock market. Let's see here. Facts, 100%. Big bags on ETH, Sol, Pendle, Ondo, LCX. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, Armstrong. Those are huge bags. Those are great, great assets. Bitcoin crosses 80,000. Dude, I think Bitcoin's, I don't know, you're asking about like today or whatever. I don't think Bitcoin's going to cross 80,000 today, but Bitcoin is definitely headed towards 200K. I think 200K is 100% possible for this bull market. 200K is very possible. Thoughts on Fetch, Ocean, and AGIX merger? I think it's a very interesting thing. I think it's going to be very, very interesting. We've never seen cryptos merge like that. We know AI is a very big thing in crypto, just big in the world overall. AI is pretty much taking over. AI cryptos are pumping hard. We got the NVIDIA earnings report coming out this Wednesday, which is very bullish. Everybody's expecting massive returns. If they miss those returns, it's going to be very bearish for the AI coins. But regardless, if it's, it could be a buy the rumor, sell the news thing where people take profits after the news comes out. But I think it could rally on with this Ethereum ETF approval and everything that's happening in crypto. It could rally, could definitely lead to a rally. Like I said, I don't buy on the green days. I buy on the red days. So I'm always hoping for it to pull down so I can buy more. Looks like lots of volume and good entry point on Pith. What do you think? Let's take a look at Pith here. Lots of others. Those are my biggest. Dude, yeah, Armstrong, you're doing it right, bro. You're doing it right. Let's see here. Let's take a look at Pith. Where's my Pith chart? Let's take a Pith on Binance. Okay. Oh, this is the 5 minute. I was like, man, it's been a very aggressive move to the upside. Let's jump out to the daily here. February 2024. Or okay. Let's get the range for quarter 1. All right. Quarter 1 range. Naked point of control sitting down here. Normally that'd be a logical target. Let's see here. The month of April. Okay, we got a naked point of control up here as well. So these naked point of controls are very critical levels that get tapped usually. Obviously, coming all the way down to 28 cents would have been great. Maybe we don't get it, right? That was a total pullback, about 74% is a huge pullback. Let's see here. Let's get a Fibonacci pull from this very top to this very bottom right here that we did yesterday. Yeah, because the charts have officially closed. We have a gold pocket sitting up here at 86 cents, 89 cents, right? We have a value area low here at 47 cents from April, which is going to be going to be resistance here for sure. So let's get some monthly supports, resistance. Okay. So we're running into the support one for this month here at 46 cents. We're running into that right now. We have the value area low for the month of April sitting right above that, which is also going to be resistance. So this 46 to 47 cent area is going to be an interesting one. We have the pivot, the monthly pivot, sitting all the way up at 68 cents. We're quite some way, a long way from that. The naked point of control at 60 cents. If we get above this 47, 60 cents is likely to be in the bag. 60 cents is the naked point of control. And we have the pivot up here at 68 for the monthly. So very potential, a lot of potential to move to the upside on that. That is a move of 46% to the upside here in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, we have a golden pocket. We have a golden pocket sitting up here at 89.86. That's going to be like an extreme move to the upside. The 0.5 is sitting up right under the value area high for the month of April, which is at 76 cents. Definitely expect some resistance there. Now, if we get rejected here at 46 and the market begins to turn back down, right, I would be looking for 33 cents. That's going to be the next level of support. And if 33 cents doesn't hold, 28 cents is the next area to hold. That is going to be dependent on Bitcoin and the crypto markets pulling back. If the crypto markets pull back, I expect 33 and 28 to hit. If not, we start continuing to move to the upside here. Be targeting 60 cents will be the next big target here if we get above 47. 60 cents is the next big target for Pith. And then I have a Pith price prediction video. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. I have Superverse, Sui, Uniswap. I have VeChain. What else do I have? I have Pendo, Ondo. If you want to learn how to get on base with under $5 of gas fees, go check out this video I posted a month ago. I have Stacks, Bitcoin, Render, Fetch, Pith, Caspa, Crow, LCX, and that might be it. That might be it for price predictions so far. Machinery exclusive ETH just pumped. Let's freaking go. French Toaster in the house. Alexander G in the house. Appreciate every single one of you guys in here. Appreciate all of you guys dropping the Crusader swords. Rodney, even though I want to buy more, it's really really fun watching it go up so much in one day. 100%, man. But you got to watch out for those green days. The green days are not the best days to buy. I typed sexiest YouTuber, crypto YouTuber, and Google sent me here. Mark Dutch, I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's freaking go. I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. We are going on for a crazy adventure here. Things are freaking running. ETH is freaking pumping basically 20% just today. Let's freaking go. ETH just hit 3,700 bucks. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Gala tanked. I heard that Gala was hacked or something. Gala didn't even move. Down 1%. Down 1% today. Well, sorry. That's because the day just officially closed at 8 o'clock. Now it's 8:05, so everything has reset. But I did hear some bad news about Gala. I don't know if it's confirmed or not that they were hacked or something like that. I think I saw Mason tweeting about it. Not 100%. Not 100% sure on that. But that's definitely not good if it's true. I can tell you that. Not bueno at all. Not bueno. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes. You feel we have great gains next bear and bull market cycle through 2030. Do parabolic gains stop after THT? THT? Well, there is diminishing returns, right? There is diminishing returns, but the returns are still going to be huge. And the diminishing returns for Bitcoin, the larger assets make more sense because they reach higher trillion-dollar market caps over time. But that being said, there's always newer cryptos that start off at very low market caps that have massive runs in these bull markets. So there's always a lot of chance to make a lot of money. Ronnie says, yeah, Crusader, I already learned that a couple of times. And when I first started, bought on green days. Yeah, man, everybody likes buying on green days because it feels good. But buying on the red days, even though it feels the scariest, it feels the worst, is actually the best. Mark Dutch says, yeah, thanks for subscribing to my channel, Alexandra. Mark Dutch, you got a channel, bro? You got a channel? Drop the link down below, bro. Drop a link. Drop a link down below. I didn't know that. Gal supposedly got hacked for 200 billion. Oof. I hope that's not true. That's what I saw that Mason was talking about. I hope that's not true. Let's see here. Crypto Machinery, good to see you again, bro. It's been a while. I appreciate every single one of you guys hitting the subscribe. Lots of others, but those are the biggest. Yep, 100%. Buying red makes green days feel 10 times better. 100%, Kyle. 100% agree. When you buy on the red days and then we get these big green days like today, you're like, yeah, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? You're like, yeah, because you beat the emotions. The emotions are telling you, don't buy, don't buy. It's scary. It can keep dropping lower. It can keep dropping lower. But you're using your mind, right? You're using your mind to overcome those fears, and you're buying when there's fear in the streets, when other people are, just flooding the market, when other people are just, the market is bleeding out. That's when you scoop up the most, and that's when you get the best gains. The best gains. Wallet that hacked Gala was blacklisted. Oh no. That's good. That's good that they were blacklisted. Shows you that there's another level of centralization, but yeah. Oh, we're talking about your channel, Chris. I appreciate it, Alexandra. Sorry about that. Now referring to my only Dutch pole dancing act. Appreciate it. Money is made on the red days. 100% rot. 100%. The money, the wealth is built on the red days, on the bear market, when you're at the bottom of the barrel, when there's the least amount of hope, when nobody's talking about it, when nobody's believing in it, when you seem like the craziest. That's when it's the best. I've seen Crusader streaming in a bathrobe before. Yep, I'm going to bring the robe back. I'm going to bring the robe back. It's been a while since I've streamed with the robe on, but I will be bringing the robe back, baby. Crew Hefner, that's right. Crew Hefner. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. No, I'm not kidding about the bathrobe, though. I'm bringing that back. It's so comfortable. So comfortable. Feels so nice. Feels so nice, especially when the markets are pumping like that. The bathrobe, a nice little drink, right? Ooh, that's the life, baby. That's the life. That's what I'm talking about. Uniswap up 22% today. Let's freaking go. I thought these people were getting sued. I thought these people were in a lawsuit that the Uniswap was going to collapse and crash, and nobody ever wanted to use this thing again. Guess what? Everybody bought that FUD. Boom, up 22% just today. I got my price prediction out there for Uniswap that might actually surprise a lot of people. Might actually surprise a lot of people. But guys, I 100% appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes. If you want to learn how to build wealth in crypto, you want to be part of a community that's going to be here for the long term, join the Crypto Citadel. The link is in the chat, both YouTube and the Tickety Talkety. Make sure you do that. Make sure you follow me, Blockchain Crusader, on YouTube, on TikTok. Especially if TikTok goes away, make sure you're hitting that follow over here on YouTube, hitting that subscribe, and joining me on these crusades, because we are going to continue crusading through these blockchains every single day, finding that money, making our assets work for us, continue to find financial freedom. So like always, I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains. Until next time, see ya.